Hey up, and just before we get into the video, I just wanted to talk about some confusion that I have with this location. It's a pay-to-enter location, and when you go in you pick up a leaflet which has got a map on it, and some of the waterfalls have got a name, and in the video I have named the waterfalls. But when you look back on this mini guide, the map appears to be wrong, and also one of the waterfalls appears to be named wrong. Now, I took the images. Obviously, when you go around somewhere, you take the images in the order that you go around the location. And for example, here, one of the first major waterfalls we came to was Pecker Falls, yet on this map the first waterfall is listed as Swiller Glen, and on this guide Swiller Glen is named as Pecker Falls. So if anybody after watching this video can explain this, it would be fantastic, because I'm confused, and if it is wrong, it's not very good for a place like this to get the map wrong, or nobody's checked it. And I've been on the internet as well, and there's also confusion on the internet. Some people are calling Swiller Glen Pecker Falls, and some people are calling Pecker Falls Swiller Glen. But from my experience of walking around here, the first waterfall you come to, the first major one, is Pecker Falls, and Swiller Glen is after, which means to me at the moment that this map is totally wrong. So we'll get into the video. I'll come back at the end and I'll talk about one major disappointment that we had with this location. Hey up, and welcome to the video. And you can hear the sound of water, so that can mean only one thing, that we're just walked into Ingleton Waterfall Trail, which I've just been told by the guy at the desk is quite long, 4 miles. I would have liked to have filmed Helen's face, but I decided not to. No, she's fine. So I think this is going to be a really good morning. There's no rain this morning. There's a little bit of light, and obviously for waterfalls we don't want light at all, to be honest, but the weather is the weather. I think a dry day would be great, and let's go and find these waterfalls. Now this area is looking quite autumnal, so I would like to really get some autumnal colours surrounding the waterfalls today. Let's keep us fingers crossed and everything else. Ooh, there's some nice autumn colours over there. And I think autumn now it's Friday. I can't remember the date, I'll put it up. It's Friday, so it's our last day in Yorkshire, and the autumn colours are definitely looking stronger now. Now to get in here, it was £10 for adults and £5 for children, and I think in today's climate that's pretty good value for money. I'm happy with that, and it looks like there's a photographic competition on their website as well, so we might enter that if there's a decent prize. Ooh, there's a lovely view down here. I'll show you this. Ooh, let's watch these steps. It is slippy, so we've got to watch what we're doing. But this in front of me now looks like a first composition.
Okay, I'm not going to talk through all the compositions, but this first one, we've got these really nice rocks here as foreground. We've got some autumnal leaves on them, not too exciting colours, but then behind we've got this view of a small waterfall, but we have got some autumn colour in the trees. So a couple of shots here. I have put the polarizer on here to take the glare off these rocks. This looks very nice. It does look like there's some autumn colour here, and I like this shot. So this is Pecker Falls viewing area, but I'm looking over there and I cannot quite see the falls. They're kind of round the corner a little, so I'm not sure. Yeah, just look round the other way. No, I'm not missing anything. There is some lovely autumn colours here though. I'd like to put these into a shot for sure. So behind me is Pecker Falls, and that's the first sort of impressive waterfall we've seen here, and very nice it is. It's got some autumn colours wrapped around it. There's not a lot of sky in the shot, should be able to crop that out. So a couple of images here, but yeah, nice autumnal colours in the surroundings and a nice white waterfall coming down. Very nice. Now at the moment, fortunately, there's only us here. I've seen a dog walker, but apart from the dog walker, there's only us. So that means at the moment we're quite free to be taking pictures here on this narrow bridge. By the size of the car park, this place will get very busy. So coming early was definitely a good plan. The walk has opened out into some countryside now, so there's a bit of a vista, a couple of trees up there, and then the river is running down to our right hand side. Okay, get ready. This is spectacular. This is absolutely spectacular. Makes a very nice composition, vertical. Yeah, a little bit of autumn colour to the right, but not a lot else. But what a absolutely gorgeous waterfall. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the best one so far. You've got the river that sweeps around there. So I took a wide shot, including this river below. Then I took a vertical shot, and then I took a horizontal shot with the sort of waterfall and rapids on the left hand side. But this whole scene is absolutely gorgeous, and we just had a burst of sunlight as well, and the waterfall and rapids down here, they're sheltered from the light, so the light was coming in from the right, but I was just setting up, else we'd have had some colour in the scene as well. But yeah, gorgeous waterfall. I'm going to take one or two more shots here, because you can get round the left hand side before you go up and round the back of the actual waterfall. to hear me, but there's a gorgeous scene behind me. It's just opened out, so the waterfall below, we've come up about 100 steps, and we've got this gorgeous scene behind here with the waterfalls and the rapids, and it does drop down below there and creates that massive drop waterfall that we saw just a few moments ago. What a beautiful little Yorkshire scene it is. Okay, I think we're halfway round now, so we're heading down to a farm cafe for cappuccino and cake. You see this tree above here? This has just got to fit in a composition in this scene.
fantastic waterfalls there, some really nice viewpoints. It was difficult in places because you only had one place where you could put the tripod, so there was not many places to take alternative shots. There was at Thornton Force there was lots of different compositions you could have come up with. You could have gone down low, you could have stayed high, moved left, moved right. So Thornton Force was the waterfall that got the most variations in compositions, and there's some I didn't take there. I wish I'd have gone down lower and got closer to the water, but I didn't. Definitely a good idea to get there early, because it did get busy. The further we got in, there was more and more people, and at times I had to pick the tripod up to let people by, and that's just the nature of the place itself. On the guide it does say it takes about 2 hours to 4 hours to go round. It took us 5.5 hours to go round, which was quite a walk. You definitely need walking boots. I did see people wearing white pumps, and I'm thinking, no, walking boots. I wouldn't take Wellingtons, but walking boots definitely. And I would also take some food and drink, and this was our biggest disappointment, to be honest. So when we got to this point here, just past this point, there was an ice cream van, and the ice cream van was doing hot drinks as well, and we thought no, because further down there was a cafe where we was definitely going to get a coffee and some cake. I'd promised Helen coffee and cake, and there was also toilets there as well, and we were ready for the toilet. Definitely. Got there, went to the toilet, walked around the corner, the cafe was shut, and that was a big disappointment after such a long walk. Boy, we were ready for a drink, and I suppose we could have gone back to the ice cream van, but we carried on and had something to eat and drink in the village, and that was very nice because that was bacon, another bacon bap. But I think on the whole, this location is really good. It's worth the money for sure. It is a long walk. You've got to get there early. You need to go after there's been copious amounts of rain, so those waterfalls have got a decent flow. And yes, it was definitely worth the visit. Would I go again? I probably would, actually. I probably would go and do that again, because there's different shots that I'd want to take. So yeah, worth a visit. Now, next video, there's no next video in the can at the moment. We are getting, as you can see, you might be able to see, I've got some Christmas decorations here. Helen's put some up for me. We've got lights all over the house, and I think the electric bill is going to go through the roof. And yeah, so there's no next video in the can at the moment. The weather's just been horrendous. There's been no really interesting conditions that have collided with my days off, so no snow, mist, frost. It's been rain and wind basically. So I think the next video we're going to see now is going to be in the new year, and I've got a new lens to show you that's just been wrapped up, because Helen's bought me a new lens, and it's a combined Christmas and birthday present, because next February I'm the big 60, my God, and I'm feeling like I'm 60 as well. So the first video of 2024 will pop this lens on to the Nikon D850 and see how it performs. And I've got big expectations of this lens. It's the 400mm that I've been after, so I'm looking forward to that. But on that note, I shall wish you a massive Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching this video, and if you watch all my videos, thank you as well. And if you're a subscriber, thank you again. and if you're not a subscriber, then why not? Just hit that subscribe button. It's free, there's no charge. I'm never going to ask you to buy me a coffee on this channel. And also have a really good new year, and hopefully me and Eddie will be doing a collaboration early in the new year. We've still got to get to Wales in February. Helen's taking me to the Lake District, so we've got 5 days there again to give this lens a real good test. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you later in 2024.